Zack Snyder posted a picture of Henry Cavill saying Henry Cavill is Superman. What's going on, everybody? Hit that subscribe, hit that hype button, show your support. Thank you to everybody that's been showing your support and all the love that I've been getting towards my comic book. And let's get into this. Check this out. So Zack Snyder, within the past 24 hours at the time of this recording, posted a picture on Instagram with Henry Cavill saying Henry Cavill is Superman. Therefore, this confirms that the Snyderverse lives. And not only that, that Zack has not moved on. Look, within the few hours, it's already, at the time of this recording, over 266,000 likes and all the shares and everything that's been going around. This has been going all over the internet and it has everybody talking. You got the trolls talking, and of course you have the fans that support Zack Snyder. And not only that, because what else happened? Oh snap, look at that. Gal Gadot hit the like and she liked that post. Not only that, Stuart Martin, he's the actor that was in Rebel Moon. He also liked it. And not only did he like it, he also came out and he said on the post, "You're a effing legend." That is amazing. That is incredible. This right here is showing you that this is what fans, customers, consumers worldwide want. And this right here is the huge fan demand, not only from the fans, but from everyone, because now you have official accounts. And of course, you have the lovely Gal Gadot coming out and liking it. What is this telling you? Let's look at this, all right? Let's just analyze this. Why would all of a sudden Zack Snyder post up a picture of Henry Cavill and say specifically, Henry Cavill is Superman? As if it's happening, as if something is going on, as if he has not moved on. Because he's not saying was Superman, he's saying he is Superman. Now make it make sense. It's plain and simple. Is something happening behind closed doors? I think it is. This is why I've been telling y'all things are cooking behind closed doors. You might come here and say, oh, that's not happening. It is happening. Accept it. Stop living in fantasy land and accept the reality. With this buyout that's on the way and it's approaching, we already know that Paramount got turned down for the $60 billion. And we already know that WB wants more. And we're seeing that Comcast is preparing their bid, and we know Netflix is also preparing the counter offers. Now, what's going to come from that? We don't know. And like I've been saying, if the studio, meaning Warner Brothers, doesn't sell, they need to go back to what was working to prevent them from going to the brink of leading them into bankruptcy. And as the way that things are going with James Gunn, nothing is working. Nothing at all. We already know with the Snyderverse, they were making money and we were on the road to success again, where things left off with Black Adam. Let's not forget, that's when Henry Cavill came back and things were going to pick up and continue where they left off. Now, when you're seeing what's going on with this picture, Zack is straight up saying it. Henry Cavill is Superman. Therefore, he's confirming, even though that there's a reboot and everything that's going on right now with James Gunn, that's not working. Could the executives and the studios be working behind the scenes planning something massive on the way? I think so. And this is why I've been telling y'all, starting in January 2026, Comcast comes into play with Warner Brothers to help out with HBO Max. And with that, what else can come from that? If they acquire just HBO Max, why would Comcast have a meeting with the executives of HBO Max and specifically ask for Zack Snyder and David Ayer because they want to do DC alternative content for their streaming service? That is very interesting. That right there is telling you and is hinting you, if you put all the pieces together, the puzzle clearly stands out and is showing you the signs that yes, the Snyderverse is getting restored. It's getting fixed. Why would Zack post this picture? Let's not forget, Zack posts pictures and he's always cryptic about it because he knows that we the fans love to break it down. We always talk about it. And it's incredible. With over 266,000 and growing likes, shares, and everything, This is telling you people are excited again. They know that there's a huge fan demand, and that's what the customers want worldwide, not just domestically. That's worldwide, including international and domestic. That right there is what's going to bring them and give them money. Go back to what was working, restore the Snyderverse, release the air cut, and you will see how your stocks and everything starts going back up. It's already proven. With James Gunn, nothing will work, and it will never work. With Zack Snyder, a movie that was made 12 years ago, Man of Steel, surpassed the numbers, and it made profit, not lose profit, unlike James Gunn, which has costed the studio money. The fact, the evidence, everything is there. You need to restore the Snyderverse. You need to go back to what was working. Pick up where you left off, plain and simple, with Black Adam making Man of Steel 2, Black Adam 2, to eventually face off and continue where things left off. The cast is ready to return. They have not moved on. Zack has not moved on. And most of all, we the fans have not moved on, because we will stop at nothing except the fact it is what it is. Hit that subscribe, hit that like, hit that hype, show your support, buy my comic book, and until next time.